Hey, wait, did I lose you? Something going on with my headphones?
No, that was me.
Okay,
That
yeah,
was
we're
me.
good.
I hit the mute button.
Okay, you
But
yelling at the
some dude,
kids, ain't you?
no, I wasn't on this case. I just actually like I make sure we mute it when it starts, and then when we come on, we talking. I just didn't hit my button in time. But some dude, make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download wherever you get your favorite podcast. Barbershop Network is the home. Jared Bank might be. Forget all that popping circumstance, Mike. I've been waiting on this. Part of the homework was to watch Big Trouble in Little China. Did you watch Big Trouble in Little China?
I did my homework. I did my homework, man.
I'm so proud of you, fam.
I did my
So
homework.
let's go. Let's dig into it. If you know me, you know how much I love Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
Jack Burton is that nigga.
Okay.
David Lopan is scary.
Yeah.
My man, my man who did that and blew himself up because he was
Yeah.
disappointed that his master was dead. That's my movie.
Yeah.
Mike, tell us about your experience with Big Trouble in Little China.
All right, check it out. So I was told to do a little homework, and I needed to watch this apparently this classic white cinema
It's classic white cinema.
because it damn sure wasn't no niggas in that movie.
I was no hell no.
Not a now another brother in there.
I mean, I got something to say to that. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you mentioned that. I got something to say to that. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's not gonna be no niggas in Big Trouble. Imagine if it was a black dude in Big Trouble in Little China. He wasn't gonna stay long.
Yeah.
First
Not
of
at all.
all, first of all, they in Chinatown. We ain't going down there unless we got a reason to be down there. And
Yeah.
if there's a gang fight between two Asian gangs, we ain't there.
We not
We
involved at all.
yeah.
But
Tell us what happened, fam.
yeah, man, I watched it, man. I'm if you haven't seen it, the pretty much the plot was like this Chinese dude, like this emperor Chinese guy, he was immortal and he wanted to be mortal. So, he was on a hunt for a woman, well, no, a Chinese woman with green eyes. So, he can marry and become mortal. And then in the
Well,
midst
come
of
immortal.
become
Come
no, he
like
wanted to become immortal, right? He wanted to be
yeah, he wanted to
flesh.
become
He
immortal.
wanted to
Yeah,
be flesh.
he
He
wanted
wanted
to
to
be
be
his regular self again.
yeah, yeah. And in the midst of all of this, he ended up catching a 2-for-1. He had a 2-for-1 special. I was looking for one woman with green eyes. Y'all gave me two of them. All right, cool. So, but yeah, man, it was cool, man. I honestly, I think I didn't. I don't. It was okay. The movie was good though. It was cool. Good little flick. Not mad at it. I kind of feel like though, like I'm out of touch with it because I didn't watch it like when it was. Like I probably didn't get it when it was like really a thing. Like when it was popping or whatever like that. I'm kind of like I don't know. I guess it don't hit it for me like it hits for
You
you
watched it.
because that's one of
You watched it late in life. Like you watched Big Trouble in China late in life. If you
yeah.
watched that shit as a shorty, then I get yeah.
I don't think I get I don't think I appreciate it as much as you do or other people. But overall, though, it's a solid flick, and Kurt Russell he was doing his thing in there, so it's solid flick. I ain't mad at it. Everything just happened so fast. My man's, what I'm saying, driving his rig, and then all of a sudden he's gambling with his Chinese buddy, and he owes him 1,100. And like, oh no, let's go get the 1,100. Oh man, I gotta go get my I gotta go get my fiance from the airport who I ain't seen in 5 years. We gotta go get her first before we go home to get the 1,100 that I owe you. And then all of a sudden they at the airport, and then they see the fiance, and then there's what you call it from Sex in the City. What's her name?
Kim Cattrall.
Apparently she likes to. You know what? I had to do a little homework on her real quick. Now I'm gonna watch Porky's.
Yeah.
Apparently. Hey. So I gotta watch Porky's now because she's in that. And apparently, says she likes to take her clothes off in flicks. And I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna have to do a little more homework now. But she's in the airport and she's picking up her Asian friend. No, I think what was the way the movie was set up was that they were supposed to be picking her up. They weren't getting the Asian girl. I mean, okay, hold on. So there were two Asian girls in the airport, correct?
Right.
Airport. The Chinese gang, they were trying to pick up. They were trying to get the girl who what's her name in the movie? What's it? Gail? Her name Gail in the movie, correct?
Well, they wasn't trying to get Kim Cattrall. No, they was trying to get
Kim Cattrall. They were trying to get her friend who's Asian.
Right.
That's who they were trying to get, and they end up.
She had the green eyes.
She had green eyes, but they didn't get her. They end up getting Buddy's fiance, who just apparently had green eyes as well. So that was like a mix up, and then the chase is on after that. You know what I'm saying? So everything was happening so fast in that movie, G. Like literally, it's like, all right, cool. We gotta go find these Asian guys who just kidnapped, the fiance, and then they driving the rig through the alley, and then all of a sudden it's a funeral, and the one Chinese gang shoots up the funeral, and then they start fighting, and then all of a sudden this guy comes out of the sky who looks like Raiden from Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything in the movie was just escalating so quickly, G. Like fights, street fights and all of this shit, G. Like it was just crazy. A lot of shit was just going on all at one time. So it's like you blink, you're gonna miss some shit. That's the kind of movie this is. It's really high paced, quick, you know what I'm saying? A lot of action, you know what I'm saying? Good comedic, you know what I'm saying, effort as well. Like I fucks with it, G. I fucks with it. So, overall,
I'm glad you do.
It was a good watch. Will I watch this movie again? Probably not, unless it's on TV. Like if it came on television and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll watch this. But it was cool though, you know what I'm saying? And again, I don't think I was able to appreciate it the way you do, because you know what I'm saying, that movie, you grew up with that movie, you know what I'm saying? So I understand your appreciation for it, and it was solid effort, and I'm glad I watched it. I was glad I was able to.
So you didn't catch all of excuse me. If you ain't catch all of the Mortal Kombat references.
Yeah, it was a lot of yeah. What do you mean, like the references as far as?
I mean, look at Raiden.
Yeah, I said Raiden from Street Fighter, but it looked like Raiden from Mortal Kombat. Excuse me.
You said what?
What's the what you call it, dude? The lightning guy.
You said Raiden from Street Fighter.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Catch that part.
My fault. Wait. Who's what's the guy? You know who I'm talking about, right? Who
you saw dude come down with the shit, had the little shit, and then next thing you know, a couple of years later, we playing Mortal Kombat with Raiden and shit.
Yeah, that's Raiden from Mortal Kombat. I said Street Fighter. Excuse me. That's what I mean.
I missed that part.
No, the guy that he looks like literally with the thing over his head, like
I missed you said.
Oh, you missed it. I said that. Oh yeah, I did say Raiden from Street Fighter. I mean Raiden from Mortal Kombat. Excuse me.
But no. Love that movie. I love Big Trouble in Little China. It is one of them old movies that I would just go back and watch shit. But you're right. Like there's movies like even like with my folks and shit, they might tell me about a movie and shit, and it's dope, but it don't hit like that. Like my mom loves Cooley High.
Mm-hmm.
She identifies with Cooley High. She grew up when them niggas was up there and shit. I like Cooley High.
Yeah.
But it don't hit me like she do.
I feel the same way about Cooley High. I feel the same way.
Yeah, like I fucks with Cooley High.
It's one of the movies it's cool, but I don't get the appreciation of it like the OGs do.
Yeah, you know because you watch those movies and shit. But I want to talk about Kim Cattrall.
Yeah, shout out to Kim Cattrall. I looked around. I was like, hold on now. Like, well, first of all, she looks familiar. I'm like, oh, okay, this she from Sex and the City. I said, oh, okay. Then I looked. I don't know how. I Googled and I seen that she was in Porky's, and then I seen I saw like a clip where she was getting like bent over in the movie or some shit like that, or she was getting hit or nailed or something in the movie. A clip. I was like, oh, okay. Then I looked some more, and I'm like, she get naked in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let me do my homework. I tried to look and see where I could find Porky's at. I can't find that. I might have to
You
I
have
don't
to
know
buy
where
that.
you could. I don't I might have to buy that. So you might have to give me a little
But
moment on that.
Porky's,
Yeah.
look, Kim Cattrall
Yeah.
has always been elite white woman
Absolutely.
in my world because of Porky's, Mannequin, um, Big Trouble in Little China. I only watched episodes of Sex in the City in the beginning because I was like, if this is anything like that, what I've seen with Porky's and Mannequin, Big Trouble in Little China, I think the original Police Academy too, I was gonna watch that. So that like Kim, I knew who Sarah Jessica Parker is.
Mm-hmm.
I knew who Kristen Davis was from like Melrose Place. But Kim Cattrall will always have a place in my heart because she helped me growing up. She helped me learn a lot of things growing up. So this will always be a Kim Cattrall pod. Anytime we get a chance to talk about her in any of those movies, we will do that. Kim Cattrall, you might not ever see this clip. You might not ever watch this episode. You might be like, why is these two brothers talking about me? But between Porky's, Mannequin, Police Academy, Big Trouble in Little China,
You're appreciated.
you you are appreciated in my home. Kim Cattrall, I thank you for helping me grow into the man I am today.
That's good stuff right there.
You
Good
got
stuff.
to, Mike.
Good stuff.
You gotta celebrate the legends.
Yeah.
You gotta celebrate the legends. Um, Let me ask you this question because we've talked about movies before that we felt like could be remade or some shit like that. Do you think this is a movie that could be remade and be popular?
That movie like that?
Yeah, like you think could you
Absolutely.
see
Just based off like how the effects, all the special effects and everything, and in that movie, obviously, the movie scene has elevated extremely now. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much can do anything in movies and make that shit look real cool. So absolutely, bro. I think something like that could be remade easily. Not a
because
problem.
I
Not a
can't wait
problem.
to the Running Man. I can't wait to the remake of the Running Man is out, and they
Mhm.
said this is supposed to be closer to the actual book.
Okay.
So I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. All right, Mike, it's time to piss off some people.
Yeah.
Um, Billboard came out with a list.
Yeah.
This list,
Oh man.
Billboard came out with a list. The 25 best female rappers of all time.
Why
This
they
is
only
a
do 25?
stash.
I was about to say I answered my own question almost. Like why they only do 25 rappers? Why do women only get 25 rappers? Go ahead though. I guess.
If I say something, then you
Yeah,
gonna
we
start.
I was about to say I answered my own question. Though we ain't trip.
For me, you already know my answer.
Yeah.
But Billboard came out with a list with the 25 best female rappers of all time.
Yeah.
And shouts out to a couple of people who took the bait in the Some Dude pod. Shouts out to Jay Hollins, was like, hey, what'd you expect this Billboard? I don't know. I can't answer who's the best female rapper of all time, Mike.
Why not, Bang?
Because I don't listen to it.
You
I
don't indulge in
don't
enough female rap to actually get into a debate like this?
no.
But why is that, Bang?
So because there's nothing a woman is gonna rap about really that I identify in that way. I can enjoy certain parts, but for me to have a conversation around where rankings and stuff is, I can't have that conversation. And honestly, I think most niggas can't have that conversation.
Yeah.
It's like shouts out to my man Reese Rolex, man. You gotta leave and Larry Legend, you gotta leave some stuff for the women folk. I think this is one of those situations for the women folk. I'm sorry,
Nah,
Mike.
no, nah.
Mike.
See, I disagree with you. I disagree with you. I listen to a lot of female rappers.
That's not what I'm saying, Mike.
I don't, and it's not that I don't just skim through female rappers.
Listen
Like
what I'm saying, Mike.
okay, go ahead.
I want you to listen what I'm saying, Mike.
Yeah.
If let's put it like this. If you and a girl, you and a woman,
Yes.
you and a woman are arguing, or if you and a woman are having a conversation about who's the greatest female rapper of all time, I'm going to take the woman's opinion over yours because she's going to identify with that woman rapper more than you are.
Why does it have to be just about identifying? I don't identify with Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never sold a brick in my life. Pusha T raps about selling coke. I ain't never touched a brick in my life, but when I rap that shit, I rap that shit like I did it.
So you rapping I used to be scared of the dick?
When no. See, that's not the nah. When Pusha
at
T
number five, wait a minute.
Jeezy
at number five. At number five. At number five.
Got Trapper of the Year 4 times in a row. I seen that shit in the car, knowing goddamn well I ain't never trapped a day in my life.
At number 5 is Queen Latifah. But you identify with who you calling a bitch? You rapping that?
But I fucks with it though.
Are you rapping who you call? Though. Are you rapping who you calling a bitch?
I mean, I could rap it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Number 4 is Lil' Kim. I used to be scared of the dick. You rapping that? Like, I used to be scared of the dick.
I could just
not swallow it.
I don't have to rap that part out loud, G. You know what I'm saying? But I went to see Lil' Kim at what you call it at
Lauryn Hill. You girls, they only wanna that. You rapping that?
See, man, you looking at it the wrong way, G. I don't agree with
No. Here's what I'm telling you. No, you're trying to address my opinion and tell me I'm wrong and not listening to. I only can have debates and conversations about music that I actually feel is what I'm saying. So when I have a conversation with another person about music to me is more of a feeling and not just lyrics and shit. Because everybody can say 7 years ago bars and shit, but if you don't feel it, you don't feel it. Damn near everybody can rap. But when I have these conversations, I'm going to the person that I feel like is going to identify with most and be like, because hey, to keep it a buck, I'm not gonna go to a street nigga and have a damn Tribe Called Quest conversation. I'm not. I'm not gonna go to a nerd and have a conversation, or a backpacker. I'm not gonna go to a backpacker and have a conversation about Jeezy. I'm just not, because I know going in, there's more than likely going to be some type of oh no, that ain't even real hip hop, or man, that backpacker shit lame, or I don't want to hear about these women rappers. No, that's why I said what I said. For me, if I wanted to have a debate or just a conversation about the best female rappers of all time, I'm going to the ladies. You can like it. It's like, matter of fact, White Men Can't Jump. Hey man, you can listen to Jimmy, but you don't feel Jimmy.
Okay.
So even what you was talking about with Big Trouble in Little China, if I watched it when I was younger, I probably feel it more. So that's why I can't have a debate around who's the best female rappers of all time with another nigga. I will have the conversation with a woman and her to tell me her thoughts. But since you listen to more female rap than I do, I'll take your word. But if some woman comes and says, nah, Mike B's wrong, I'm probably going to agree with the woman.
Nope.
Because some of these women and what they rap about, I could think lyrically it might be decent, but I'm not identifying with it. There's nothing that Lil' Kim can rap about that outside of it being, all right, that's hella decent, I'm going to be like, okay, I feel what she's saying.
It's more to it, Z. Like who's on this?
I didn't say that.
I'm with you though, bro. Like, so me growing up, I listened to a lot of Missy Elliott. So Missy Elliott is in the top 2 for me. So
Do you feel Missy though?
yeah, bro, I could listen.
When she was rapping "Beat Me 911," you was like, I feel what she's saying.
It ain't that I feel what she said. It ain't like Missy Elliott is really deep when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, like with the bars and everything like that. But she made great music and she was great at rapping. You know what I'm saying? So I can, me listening to it and the shit having replay value for me, I can debate that, and it ain't gotta be. I don't have to identify exactly with what Missy
That's
Elliott
what I'm saying.
is
You
saying.
don't have to. That's what I'm saying. You don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to identify with it.
I get
For
it.
me, when it comes to listening to certain people, I'm not lit. That's why I don't listen to a lot of people. But once I'm not identifying with. Look,
I just feel
these
like
little niggas.
that's an immature mindset to
No, whoa,
have.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Like,
whoa.
oh,
That is.
because a woman rapping about, you know what I'm saying, shit that you're not ever gonna do in life, though, it just makes you not
If
want to
I
be
don't
like,
feel it,
listen
nigga.
to it. G, like,
If I don't feel connected to it, I'm not listening to that shit.
I hear
That
you.
ain't immature. That's actually mature. Cause niggas be lying. Actually, that's the most mature thing. Cause niggas be lying about listening to female rap in the first place.
Okay.
Cause when we go through this list, there's gonna be niggas that be like, oh yeah. But nigga, I'm sorry. I can look here, cause here's the thing. I love female singers all day long. Nigga, I identify with love and angst. I don't identify with some of these rappers. I don't identify with Lil Kim talking about some used to be scared of the dick. But I identify and love to hear Faith Evans say, as soon as I get home, there's a difference in identifying. Because some female rappers, like, I ain't say all, I said some. Because I love Rhapsody. I can listen to Rhapsody. I can't listen to Missy. But when it comes to me,
You say you can't listen to Missy?
I said I can, but there's a feeling that has to be attached to it for me to have any connection to any music.
Right.
I can't just listen to music and don't have some type of connection to it. In fact, there's songs that I can remember exactly where I were when I first heard it. I could tell you how the grass smelled. I could tell you what somebody had on. I could tell you what I was thinking. For example, TLC, Baby, Baby, Baby. I can tell you the first time I heard that song is outside in front of my cousin's school. Her and her friend Carmen used to come out and they used to sing the hell out of that song. First time I heard it, I saw them sing it, and I got a crush on Carmen at that moment. Booyah. Lettucey. There's a Lettucey song that Miriam loves. I can identify with that song because I burnt it on a CD.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I heard that song, I think about me burning the Lettucey CD for her. And I knew exactly what I was doing at that time and presented that to her. So when I listen to that song, I think about my wife. When I listen to Tribe Called Quest, it's decent. I see why y'all like it. But that's the difference. And that's males right there. I can listen to some trappers be like, yeah, I feel it. There's certain, and that's when I said debating conversation. If I don't have an emotional attachment to whatever I'm listening to, I'm not probably going to have a debate. But you listen to women rap, no matter what they rap about. So we gonna start at 25.
Look, man, it's just, I don't know. It's just the way that I intake music. I always thought it was really cool that a woman can rap just as good as some of the male rappers. Now look,
I'm not saying that's the case.
When I listen to, I never actually. I know they say shit that I would never ever indulge in or like even.
Like for example, I even give you a better example.
But I still think it's really cool and I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying?
That women ain't saying that it ain't. I just don't have an emotional connection. And part of music is having an emotional connection. Like, for example, give me a song that Name me a song that you know for sure you got an emotional attachment to. Can't nobody tell you different. One of your favorite songs. I know where I was. I know what the grass is smelling like.
Any
This is
song
my shit. Any song.
that I have an emotional connection to?
Like this, I have a connection. I listen to that song and the goddamn hair rise up on my arms.
Hove, Dead Presidents.
Bingo.
Yeah.
And can't nobody tell you that Dead Presidents is not no cold ass song.
Mm-hmm.
Can't nobody tell you shit about. That's what I'm talking about. Number 25, Tierra Whack. I have no connection.
I have no connection to her either. I mean, she's still fairly new. So that's why this list is funny too, because a lot of these rappers haven't even they haven't even, you know what I'm saying? They haven't even scratched the surface of where their career is potentially can go. So it's like, go ahead, but yeah, Tierra Whack. Shout out to her for making the list though.
Number 24 is Doechii.
Same thing with Doechii.
Number 23 is Gangsta Boo. I love Where Them Dollars At, but that's as far as it goes. Like, I'm not where them dollars at. I'm not doing that, fam. But she's 23. Number 22, Lady of Rage.
Shout out to Lady of Rage. A lot of people. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, a real hip hop fan would probably see this and probably say this is too low. You know,
I've only listened to one Lady of Rage song, so
okay, go ahead.
I mean, have you listened to a whole Lady of Rage album?
I have not. But if you argue with an older head, possibly somebody who was like a, early hip hop, somebody that's like really, really, you know what I'm saying, into that, they might think otherwise. Hey, Lady of Rage is one of the pioneers. You know what I'm saying? They might,
I'm gonna get to this pioneer shit because I'm going. Number 21 is Glorilla.
Shout out to Big Glow. Shout out to Glow. I've listened to Glorilla. I've listened to Glorilla. I've listened to every project she's put out. And, again, this is not a female rapper that I would, relate to. I don't relate to her or anything like that. I don't relate to anything.
I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. That's you, Mike.
I mean, I don't relate to any of that shit. But you know what I'm saying? If that shit come on and it's knocking, you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking to it. You know what I'm saying? She got records that I like. She has records that I like.
And you
I don't feel it. I don't feel it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, bro, this shit cold.
And number 20, Moni Love. Going into 19 on to 10. Lotto was at 19.
Shout out to Lotto. Again, this is one of the newer artists, but she's made her way into the popularity category as far as female rappers is concerned. And you know what I'm saying? She's one of those, like, if you mention who top 5 female rappers out right now, Lotto is clearly in that lane. She got records I like as well.
Number 18, Remy Ma. Number 17,
I am a girl dad. So my daughter, she like Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? And I would say when she want to hear it, I'm rocking too, Joe. It is what it is. But go
Number
ahead.
16 is Doja Cat.
Where we at? Wait, hold on, bang. Wait. 18, Remy Ma. We passed up Remy Ma.
I mean, you ain't gotta critique every woman on the list.
Shout out to Remy Ma. Okay, go ahead. You said 17 was who? Rhapsody?
17, Rhapsody. Number 16 is Doja Cat.
Shout out to Doja
15,
Cat.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Shout out to
Number
Megan.
14, Left Eye. Pause.
Okay.
How? What? Somebody tell me why?
Is this too low, too high, or she should be on the list?
All I'm just asking is somebody tell me why Left Eye is one of the top 15 female rappers of all time.
Damn.
Off the Waterfalls verse and the verse with Kid and Play and Donnell Jones is You Know What's Up joint, Ladies Night. That's why she's 14.
Tough crowd.
I'm with
you. I ain't gonna argue with you. Now, look, if you listen to a lot of, I've listened to a lot of TLC. Left Eye is not on a lot of the TLC records. I think the first TLC album, she's on there a lot. But like, Crazy Sexy Cool, not too much. Bang is pretty much saying it ain't enough Left Eye verses surfacing around right now for her to be top 15. Is that what you're saying, Bang?
Hey, number 14
I'm
is
just
Left Eye.
give me clarification on what you're saying. Are you saying that there's not a lot of Left Eye verses circulating around for her to be on the
My
top
wife
15?
is critiquing the way I put my words together. Number 13 is Trina.
Shout out to
Number
Trina.
12 is The Brat. Number 11 is Cardi
Shout out
B.
to Chicago. Shout out to the Brat, G. Funkified album, G. Fire. Go ahead.
Cardi B is 11. I'm really shocked that they put Cardi B at 11. She's not even top 10. I'm not saying that she should. I'm just saying that I'm shocked at that. Number 10 is Foxy Brown.
Dang, you can finish what you're saying, G. Why do you want to keep going, bro? Finish.
Number 9 is Eve.
Finish your thoughts, G.
Number 8 is Roxanne Shante.
Okay.
Number 7 is Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
Number 6 is MC Light.
Okay.
Number 5 is Queen Latifah. 4 is Lil' Kim. 3, Lauryn Hill. 2, Missy Elliott. And number 1 is Nicki Minaj. Let me tell you this. Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper of all time. Okay. Let me first state that. But you know why she's the greatest female rapper of all time? It's not about me feeling the lyrics. The lyrics ain't for me. But I see the effect that Nicki Minaj had on women, had on the industry. There's no way that whether I listen to a Nicki Minaj song or not, there's no way for me to be like, nah, she's got to be number 1. Because I see the effect that Nicki has on people. The emotional effect, I see it when it comes to Nicki Minaj. Missy Elliott, as far as the music goes, ain't no female rapper crank out better music than Missy Elliott. Enjoyable music, stadium music. Nobody has done more than Missy Elliott to me. Lauryn Hill, though?
Oh, shit.
This is not a diss to Lauryn Hill. This is a diss to niggas who put Lauryn Hill on a pedestal.
They want to know how Lauryn Hill make this list and she ain't even got a rap album.
Miseducation of Lauryn Hill has 5 rap songs and y'all only talk about 2.
That is hilarious, G.
I'm just calling niggas out. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is a great R&B album with 5 songs of R&B. It is a great R&B album.
Rap. 5 songs of rap.
But the raps on there, if y'all saying that she's the best of all time for Doo-Wop That Thing and Lost Ones, stop. Y'all stop it. Y'all stop it. Y'all ain't about no, fam. Musically, artistry, I get it. Not rap though. Y'all got to stop doing this when it comes to Lauryn Hill. Y'all putting too many people on the pedestal just because you liked 1 or 2 songs and you didn't listen to the rest of the album. And that's what I'm going to get to in a second, Mike. Number 4, Lil' Kim. I guess. I am definitely not in the car saying, let me put on that Notorious K.I.M. Now, if I'm in the car with a female and she wants to hear it.
Good songs on the album, man.
Oh, I'll take your word for it. I will take your word for it.
Look, man.
This is nothing against Lil' Kim. I'm just telling you, when I drive out of here at about 6:30, 6:45-ish, I'm not. Oh, let me put on this Lil' Kim. I'm just not. It's just not. Because she's not going to say anything that makes me go. But again, when I listen to music, I like to hear that emotional effect, that emotional attachment. I don't just listen to bars and hooks. I like to be like, yo, that shit got me. And number 5, Queen Latifah. This is no disrespect to Queen Latifah either.
Y'all
Because
forgive me.
I feel like Queen Latifah is one of the most influential people in hip hop. I'm just not prepared to say that she ain't been passed up by people. And I think sometimes people put legacy artists in some of these numbers
Absolutely.
because they're legacy. I'm not saying that I'm not going to sit up here and disrespect Queen. I'm just saying that has she not been passed up yet by some of these people? Number 6, MC Light. I am probably, if you were to ask me, I bang, who you a fan of?
MC Light is the official. She's the official voice, the voice of hip hop. G, you know what I'm saying?
Look, if you were to say bang, if you're a fan of a female rapper, who's the female rapper that you are a fan of? It is MC Light. Cha 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 is one of the greatest beats of all time, and she wrote the shit out that bitch. I think MC Light has become underrated since time has passed. So her being 6 on this list, it feels a little legacy.
Yeah.
But MC Light cold than a motherfucker, Jack. She cold as hell.
Shout out to MC Light, man. My favorite MC Light record is Cold Rocker Party. And that's like one of my favorite MC Light records. And when that shit come on, nigga, I play that shit at high volume. High volume.
Yeah, you be up in there.
High volume.
Shout out I might play Cha 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 leaving out of here tonight. I fuck with that one. Salt and Pepper at number 7.
Yeah. Bae, have you ever listened to a Salt and Pepper album before? Like in full? Like you ever listen?
Why?
Me neither.
It's none of your business. Now I saw Pepper perform at St. Jude, and I was like, and it was just her and her daughter, awkward. And I was like, I don't know how this gonna work, but she killed it. I was like, oh, but I didn't leave out the joint like, oh my God, I just saw Pepper.
Right. Then
like, wow, like it was just like, oh man, that's dope, man. OG got it. That's her daughter, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm not. There's no attachment. If she want to spend the night, none of your business. That's women's empowerment anthems, fam. To have sex with any nigga you want to. I'm straight. I'm straight.
Oh man.
You goddamn right, Al. You're right. You are 100% right. Salt and Pepper is kid and play with lady parts. Yeah. And they will tell you that too. Dark skin, light skin, they dance, all that shit. Ooh, baby, babe, get up on this. I just heard the singles from Salt and Pepper.
Me too.
If it wasn't a single, I don't know it.
I can't tell you any B-side Salt and Pepper record.
Express yourself. They just made women empowerment anthems. There you go. Roxanne Shante. The biopic was nice. She set the tone, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Nas. He said that she inspired in the rap, though. That's Eve. Here's where we stop. I am an Eve fan.
There we go. I like that. Very good, man.
I am not only an Eve fan when it comes to the music. I was watching Eve, the TV show.
Me too.
It was must-see TV in my home.
I agree.
I'm not pulling up an Eve CD.
If you got Clio TV,
playing it.
Check episodes of Eve out. That shit. If you got the tech channel, Clio TV, check out Eve.
Oh, I appreciate you promoting Clio TV on here.
If you got Clio TV, they showing the throwback TV shows on there. So y'all,
if you do not have Clio TV, make sure that you talk to your cable provider for getting Clio TV.
Go.
Did my job. But no. I might not be grabbing the CD and popping it up in there to listen to Eve, but Eve and MC Light are my two favorite female rappers
All right.
of all time.
That's good to know, bang. I like that.
So yeah, I'm just not like, if Miriam was playing that in the car, I would not turn it. Number 3 on my favorite female rappers of all time list is Foxy Brown. Those are my 3. MC Light, Eve, Foxy Brown. Miriam played that in the car. The song with her and goddamn Black Street, I fuck with. And it's a couple of mixtape joints where Foxy just straight getting the fuck off.
Yeah.
And she's not talking about Cat. That's all I'm saying. Cardi B at 11. It just shocks me that Billboard decided to put her so low. I'm just saying it's a surprise, because I would think that the way that they act, that she would be a top 5. Am I wrong in thinking that mainstream?
Because I was about to say, you don't feel that. I mean, you're not wrong to feel that way, obviously, because of what she's accomplished, you know what I'm saying, so far, and with only having one album out, one album technically. So
and a whole bunch of singles.
And a whole bunch of singles, but a lot of records sold. She got
that's what I'm saying.
She got the number ones. Look, and all of that shit.
I'm about to make everybody mad. I don't give a fuck who wrote the shit. Cause Robert Glasper tell you that she ain't write shit. I am shocked. I'm not surprised that Lauryn Hill is number 3. But considering the success of the songs, Cardi B has more of a rap discography than Lauryn Hill does.
I mean, you ain't gonna make nobody mad telling the truth.
No, mother.
Truth is the truth.
I know a couple of people. I know a couple of people and a lot of old heads that's going to hear me say, I'm kind of shocked that Cardi B is not in the top 5, but Lauryn Hill is. Bro. Fucking me. What you talking about Lauryn Hill? Lauryn Hill's the greatest rapper of all time. Name two songs on that album that were nice. That was nice rap songs, other than Do Wop That Thing and Lost Ones. Oh, but what about the Fugees album? But it was a group album, and she had one verse, and yeah, she was getting off, but we're talking about all time discography. All of the old niggas who don't listen to Lauryn Hill but want to be in the Lauryn Hill conversation is gonna get mad at that. The Brat at 12, I think is too low. The Brat at 12 is too low. The Brat has more quality raps than Lauryn Hill does.
Oh my God! If you really go down this list, you could go down a little further and mention a lot of.
No, I'm setting this up, G. The Brat, go listen to the Brat's first album. I did in Milwaukee. My cousin bought it. He played that bitch front to back.
Functified.
Go listen to the Brat. Go listen to her voice and goddamn BB 911. I mean, not BB 911. Sock it to me. The Brat got, in my opinion, the Brat got more quality raps than Lauryn Hill. Y'all just revere her. Because whatever she messed with, she got a Marley, got her pregnant a couple of times and like salted the earth. I don't know. God damn it. The Brat got more quality raps than Lauryn Hill. Trina, I guess that's perfect placement.
Yeah. She got enough material. You know what I'm saying?
I never listened to a Trina album. I ain't never thought about popping that bitch on. I ain't never thought about. I would have to be in the matter of fact. I have never been in the car with a woman that was like, throw that Trina on.
See, bro, like Trina wasn't. I don't know, bro. That's hard for me to explain. It's hard to explain.
I'm talking about album. I ain't that. I've heard plenty of women play You Don't Know Nan and Baddest Bitch.
Yeah,
but they ain't playing the rest.
I think with Trina, she like when she emerged. Yeah. See, I think Trina. Look, you can't. Don't say that in Miami though. Miami, they popping, they playing Trina shit. No, I'm saying like in Miami though,
I know.
she the pioneer in Miami.
Left Eye.
Rap
I'm
shit.
just gonna say it again, huh? Okay, when she tell it, we're gonna do. Left Eye. I don't get it. I get it, but I don't. And this is nothing against Left Eye, because when I was little and we used to say which girl on TLC, we're like,
Damn, Al, you tough on him, G. Tough on him.
no, hey, look, I have the best photo of Trina and me. I'm not dissing Trina. I'm just saying I've never heard it, but I'm sure it's happened. But I feel like I feel like you don't listen to Trina unless it's at least 3 women in the car at night. I don't know if women play Trina at 1:00 p.m. But if it's 9:00, y'all going to the club, throw on that Trina. But there's got to be at least 3 women in the car. But I know how much my cousin loved Trina. So when I met her in DC, I took the picture to look at him in the eye. Like, nigga, look who I took a picture with. I look devious as hell. And we was matching. So I fuck with Trina. Yeah. Just never been in the car with a woman that was like, yo, throw on that Trina. But if it's 3 women in the car at 9:00 at night, put it on. Left Eye. I don't want to sound disrespectful.
Trina, I'm rocking with you. I'm playing that Trina.
I'm shocked Megan Thee Stallion is at 15.
I'm playing that Megan too. I fucks with Megan.
I fuck with Megan. Doja Cat.
I fucks with Doja Cat too.
16 is, look, the more she drops music though, and the more I see her dance and perform. Remember that past episode we was talking about her and the white supremacists?
Yeah. And we thought maybe she probably had a OnlyFans. Yeah.
The more she dropped music, the more I don't believe that was true. Maybe it's just her. Yeah. But I really didn't have no hope for Doja Cat. But now, she is a great performer.
I've seen Doja Cat perform live at Made in America in Philly, and she puts on a show. There you go, Al. No female rap slander, G. I fucks with the female rappers, Joe. No slander on the female rappers. They be
Rhapsody. I'm not slandering. Rhapsody at 17 is too low. That's just way too low. Remy Ma.
Remy got 1 album technically, G.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
she got 1 album technically, and she got a couple verses here and there.
So I'm gonna stop there.
Remy Ma might be too high. Goddamn it, she too high on the list.
So look, here's why I wanted to do this. Niggas be lying on their dick, and niggas be lying about female rap. I'm not talking about you, Mike. There's gonna be people that see this list and they just be like, man, Lauryn Hill at 3, this is blasphemous. But they don't listen to Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. There's only 2 people. There's only 2 men that I know. Well, 3 outside of me and my cousin, because my cousin Vincent used to play Miseducation of Lauryn Hill every morning before he went to Walter, but he didn't play the rap songs. He played the R&B songs, Mike.
Yeah,
he didn't play the rap songs. He played the R&B songs. Niggas be lying about Lauryn Hill. And I wish that people just told the truth when it comes to it. And this ain't got anything to do with her not being a talented artist, because Lauryn Hill is a very talented artist. I'm just saying that there are a lot of men who are quick to claim that she's the greatest of all time and don't listen to Lauryn Hill. It's just cool to say.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I don't have debates with men about female rap. You let the females have this one.
Yeah.
You let them have it. Because here's the thing. This might sound bad, But I don't care if a woman came up and wanted to debate with me that Jay-Z was the greatest rapper of all time, or Nas was the greatest rapper of all time. I bet.
You debating
Hell,
back?
no.
Why?
Because she not gonna feel what I feel the way that I feel. This is why.
Why don't Bang? Why? That is
my,
unfair.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. No, Mike.
G.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not. I'm gonna tell you why it's not unfair. And I'm gonna even be more blunt. Because niggas don't have debates to talk about why they like somebody. They have debates to tell you why you shouldn't like somebody. See, that's the problem. Like, that's the problem here, Mike. Like,
Bang.
go.
I know females.
Go ahead.
You do too. I
You
know
not
you know females
Mike,
who are.
You not listening, Mike. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen. I need you to listen to what I'm telling you. People don't debate to discuss. They debate to tell you why your opinion about something you like is wrong. So why would I do that about any artist that I fuck with? Why?
Mean, obviously, when you enter a debate or a possible debate when it comes to, like, you know what I'm saying, hip hop, obviously, first you got to size up the competition first. Size up the motherfucker that you arguing with and then see where this debate can possibly go. So if a female comes up to you or you come across a female, whether it's on social media or barbershop or in a barbershop, and then y'all end up talking about Jay-Z, and she comes up and says, you know what I'm saying, hey, the debate might seem like it's going somewhere because you think like, okay, this girl got some sense. She might know what she's talking about. You still ain't gonna give her the time,
because you're not gonna change my opinion.
It's not even necessarily about changing the opinion, but this is having an educated, you know what I'm saying.
It's debate. Not, Mike. There's no look. Let's be real.
That's not. I get what Al is saying, G. But
that's number one.
But I know females who are
Mike,
hip hop heads
Mike,
who
Mike,
like love Hove. Not because.
Tell me what's educated about this list that I just brought up.
No, I'm not talking about the list in
general.
Hear
me out.
I'm not talking about the list in general.
No, hear me out. What's educated about this list?
It's nothing really. The list is pretty much like I'm not shocked or mad at this list at all. G.
It's not about being mad. I said, what's educated about the list?
Nothing really. It's just
tell me what. So let me ask you this question. What was ever educated about a Jay-Z and Nas debate?
How stupid.
That
is dumb. G.
That too. Ask the question. What was so educated about Jay-Z and Nas debates?
What do you mean? What was educated about them? Nothing really. I mean, everybody, Jay-Z and Nas debates is pretty much Takeover versus Ether for the most part. When people had those, the Jay-Z,
there's nothing educated about a rap debate, is what I'm basically telling you.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be Hovengers. There's going to be people that love Nas. For years, we were arguing about who was better. Nobody opinion changed about who was better ever. You just defended that rapper to the death for no fucking reason at all. And half of the time, people wasn't even really listening to the music like that. Which is why I never argue a debate with a nigga about music no more.
Yeah, we're past that. But in a sense to where, like, I'm not gonna not take a woman's opinion.
No, I'm not taking no woman's opinion seriously unless I know they've dug through the discography. But at the same time, as I keep telling you, and you're discounting feelings here, my feeling on Nas is gonna be different than another woman's feeling on Nas. Why? Because she probably also like Nas.
See, you assuming. See, look, you assuming.
I didn't assume.
You said probably.
I didn't assume. I just probably is not assuming. She probably.
How do you know that? You
Mike,
said probably though.
Mike.
I'm
I
trying to
said
get them.
probably.
I'm trying to throw the women a bone, man. Just like
I said
I ain't
probably.
fucking with you because you
My look,
Go ahead.
my wife, I know, listens to a lot of music.
Yeah,
We ain't gonna never have no debate about who better.
you are
Because she
absolutely
has
correct.
reasons, everybody has different reasons of liking different people. I just called out the hypocrisy.
Got you.
There's a lot of hypocrisy. That's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to these lists. There's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to these debates. You're never going to change somebody's. My favorite Dipset song is I'm Ready. There's going to be somebody that hears this and be like, oh, you tripping. It's Dipset Anthem. It's the best song on there. Jim Jones is whack.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be. You're not going to change my opinion because there's an emotional attachment that I have to that song.
Mm-hmm.
Music is about emotion. It's not just about lyrics, which goes back to there's some women on this list that I mess with. But there's some women that I'm not going to have an emotional attachment to it because when I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, I'm straight because I don't need to hear about dick. Just like if a woman says that she don't listen to Jay-Z because he sounds like a misogynist. There's women like that on the other side too. I don't listen to Jay-Z because he's a misogynist. Oh, shit. Nas came out with Uchiwali. And you owe me. I don't listen to him. I don't feel that. Music is not just about lyrics. It's about emotion. And when you add those together, yeah, there's going to be some people that I don't listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But if I would ask my wife, who's the greatest female rapper of all time, Miriam, who is the greatest female rapper of all time in your opinion? Greatest female rapper of all time.
That is your wife for real.
I don't think none of them is the greatest.
Hold on, ask her a different question. I want to ask her, does she do? Ask Miriam, does she listen to female rap?
I know she listens to female. Who's your top three?
She don't have to say like, just say whoever she loves, whoever it is. You don't have
Foxy Brown's number one. Lil' Kim is number three, so she skipped number two. Oh, she said Missy. So Foxy's number one, Missy's number two, Lil' Kim number three.
So ask Miriam this is my it's safe to say that she doesn't indulge in kind of the newer era.
Oh no, she doesn't. She doesn't indulge in the newer era. She does not. You're not gonna kick. Her face is scrunches when she hears Glorilla.
Understood.
She's like, what is she talking about? But do you expect your husband to listen to the Lil' Kim hardcore?
What was the question?
He said, why?
No, what was the question? What was the original question you asked?
I said, do you expect? Thank you. Spoken from a woman. I said, do you expect me to listen to Lil' Kim hardcore? She said, no, I expect you to deal with it. Bingo.
That's cool too. That's cool. I'm
gonna deal with it.
I can say that too. I can say that too because
I used to be scared of the dick. She know I'm gonna be like, oh, I gotta listen to this shit. But I'm glad you said. I'm not saying I don't mess with Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim had the best verse on All About the Benjamins to me. Lil' Kim had the best verse on two major rap songs with men that she featured on. Lil' Kim had the best verse on All About the Benjamins, and she had the best verse on the Quiet Storm remix. She's not talking about she's not ratchet. She talking about getting money. Or I'm that bitch. I can listen to songs where women talk about how they that bitch. But as soon as they start talking about sex, and them sucking the nigga. And I don't want that shit. Thank you, but
What she
fucking
say?
love my wife.
What she say?
I love you. Love you. My wife said you can't resonate with that. Thank you. That's all I'm trying to tell Mike. Mike trying to tell me I'm wrong.
I didn't say no. I didn't say that. I didn't say you were wrong. I didn't say that.
I don't resonate with that shit.
I didn't say you were wrong. I don't resonate to it neither though, G. But I can listen to it and not be.
If I don't resonate to look, see that be your problem. If it don't resonate, I ain't gonna listen to it. Fuck, I'm gonna listen to some shit that don't resonate for me for.
That's not. I don't agree with that.
No, I don't. I mean, no, I'm just saying I don't. You, but you know me. My wife knows me. I don't indulge in shit that don't resonate with me. There's male rappers that I don't listen to that don't resonate with me.
Of course.
And y'all niggas look, I will never listen to a Logic song a day in my life. And then there's gonna be somebody like
Logic has he got good records. He might come off corny, but he has good songs though.
I don't even envy y'all niggas that be like, yo, I'll be listening to all of these bars and shit.
What about Lil Dicky? Did you listen to Lil Dicky's first album? Did you ever listen to that?
No, that shit don't resonate for me. You know what I like about Lil Dicky? You know what I like about Lil Dicky? He's funny. And that's why he got the TV show. But I'm not about to be up in the car listening to Lil Dicky. Why? That shit don't resonate with me. So you just I'm just saying. So you just listen to shit that's like.
Hold on. So I had a friend who told me about Lil Dicky. This is before Lil Dicky had the show.
I brought that up because Faith Evans. That's what I'm saying. Because Faith Evans.
Hold on, bang.
No, I'm talking to Miriam.
Listen. Yeah. So I had a friend who told me about Lil Dicky. He told me about him. He was like, "Man, Joe, Lil Dicky cool. Like he decent. He nice." I'm like, "All right, cool. I listen to it. G. I listened to the whole album, bro. His whole album. His album is called Professional Rapper, and I listened to the album, G, and that man got good records on that album, Joe. Good records, and I don't necessarily resonate with him. I don't understand technically where he coming from and his perspective of like, you know what I'm saying, where he rapping from, but it's enjoyable, it's listenable, and it got replay value. So I'm gonna listen to it again. He got good records on it though.
That to me sounds ass backwards.
That don't make it don't, bang. That's not no.
It makes no sense.
Music got replay value, G.
Mike, if it doesn't resonate, I want you to listen to what you just told.
That's like me listening to. That's like me like saying, "Oh, I went to Best Buy to cop TM 101, Jeezy's first album, Joe. I went to cop that shit."
Y'all ain't gotta sell drugs to resonate with Jeezy, nigga. Your cousin is a goddamn drug dealer, nigga. You love your cousin. Look, I don't resonate with no niggas from Harlem, but them niggas reminded me of my cousins. That's the resonate. That's how it resonates. You seen niggas sell drugs. You seen a nigga drive on a Suburban or a Tahoe with 20-inch rims with a system in the back. That's Jeezy. You ain't actually going to a drug. You're not actually going to a goddamn drug deal and shit paying $17.5, but you seen that shit before. Shit before.
So I can't listen to Lil Dicky and him tell his story of how he got to where he is and appreciate it.
I didn't say you can't do anything. I said the way y'all explain this shit.
It don't make sense.
The way y'all explain that shit.
I listened to the album, and in the midst of that album, he's explaining his come up from being.
And you said that don't resonate with you, but he rapping though.
But I said it don't resonate.
The way y'all explain shit,
so
it weird.
It don't. No, but I'm saying though, it ain't like because
that's the equivalent. Okay, Mike.
I didn't come where you come from. I didn't do the same thing you did.
Wait a minute. I ain't say that. But listen what I'm saying. Basically, what y'all telling me, what you're telling me, and what other peoples would say is, just using Lil Dicky as an example, and I'm saying this in front of my wife. The equivalent of listening to Lil Dicky and not resonating, but you like the lyrics, is I don't like this girl, but she down to fuck, so I'm gonna stay tonight. Same shit, correct? I'm just asking, same shit. It don't resonate with you. You don't like the girl, but she going, and it's probably gonna be good, but you don't like her. That's the same shit. I am not a resonate. I'm not that guy. I like to listen to what I feel. If I don't feel it, if I listen to a song and I don't feel that song could be perfectly written. It could be have a perfect pitch. It could have all of that. Because here's the thing, using R&B for an example, it's a whole bunch of songs out here in R&B that niggas is singing their ass off. Women is singing their ass off. But the words of the song might just be huff. I ain't listening to that song again. I'm talking about me. Yeah, I'm talking about me. I'm not listening to that song again. You, on the other hand, might be like, man, they ain't singing about shit, but they singing though. I'm just not that person. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm not that person. I can't listen to music regularly that I don't have some type of attachment to. Like, actually, me and my wife was talking about this, like emotional attachments and stuff. I realized that there's some things like you, the way you listen to music is the way I might feel about other things. But the way I feel about music, though, oh no, I can't listen to a song and have it replay value without not being like, man, I love this song. My favorite song, like I told you, TLC. I can listen to Baby, Baby, Baby. I love that song. Mm-hmm. And partly the reason why I love that song too is because of the era that I was in, similar to Big Trouble Little China. Like, I love that music. But I can't listen to a song that don't take me somewhere. And that's also why probably I listen to more R&B than I do rap. Because I can't listen to a lot of this shit because it's not going to take me to another place. And I want that shit. Yeah, I want that shit.
Okay, but see, this the thing.
I want songs that make me want to write. I want songs that make me want to dance. I want songs that put me in an emo situation. I like songs that make me want to fight. Nigga, if you ever see me listening to Benny Siegel, The Truth, call me and ask me if I'm okay.
I understand what you're saying, man.
I'm not.
I understand exactly where you're coming from. It's okay. I when you listen to music, I want the same thing, especially from an artist that I love. Like, if I've fallen in love with a certain artist, when they release music, yes, I want that music to take me to a certain place. I want to.
But you also like, if it don't take me to another place, at least they rapping.
I'm cool with that. If it's it's not just because they rapping. That's what I'm saying. Like, Kendrick Lamar took us to Kendrick. Some people might not have been fans of Kendrick Lamar before Good Kid, Mad City came out. But when you listen to Good Kid, Mad City, and you hear it, like, he's taking you into his world when he was a shorty, and then coming up, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily resonate with that, but he took me there and he painted the picture. And he painted the picture with the music.
Mike, you low-key, you did resonate to it because he painted the picture. You're walking with him.
I'm walking with him, but I necessarily didn't have that same come up though. I didn't necessarily have that same come up though.
But see, that's where you are. You're taking a word and not realize you're using the word wrong. Just because you didn't grow up in Compton and you didn't get in the car and do that, don't mean.
But see, look though, everything. Go ahead.
Let me finish the sentence. That don't mean that you've never had a situation that you looked at and be like, oh, but at the end of the day, it's that story is a story. It's not about you having to walk that. It's about you liking the story. Rap is storytelling. Rap is storytelling. Just because you wasn't the Good Kid, Mad City, that doesn't mean that you can't love the story. Rap is storytelling.
And
Music
little and it's just
is
it's just for an
storytelling.
example. Lil Dicky told a story, or I'm just using that as an example. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
want to
saying.
paint. He painted a story on that album, and I appreciate it. And I think that he did it very well. And that
Bingo.
and I can listen to that. I can go back and listen to that, even though it's this white Jew rapper from Philly who used his bar mitzvah money to start his rap career. That's
So
exactly the
Mike,
story he
it
told.
so the story resonated with you. That's what I'm saying. You proving my point. You're proving a point. There's not going to
But if I
be.
say bang, you don't listen to Lil Dicky. You say I can't really get jiggy with Lil Dicky.
I like
I like his comedy, but you
I
never
like his
actually
comedy.
listen to the
No,
album.
I have. I mean, I've listened to enough Lil Dicky where I'm like, nah, I'm straight. But his TV show, I fuck with. And some of the TV show, the stories resonate with me because it makes me laugh. That's what I'm telling you. My wife said Mace don't resonate with me. His some of his music might not, but there's some songs of Mace where she not gonna live and do shit like Mace, but when she hear the story, it's like, all right, cool. Or she's going to dance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's why that's why I'm telling you, like, these things resonate with you. Matter of fact, listen, these things resonate with you. You might not understand that it resonates with you because it's different than what you might deal with. But Good Kid, Mad City did resonate with you. The story did. Boys in the Hood, you ain't shoot nobody in goddamn California, nigga. You wasn't walking around in Compton talking about some, you know what I'm saying? But the story resonated with you, and it resonated enough to be one of the biggest songs. And for some of these women, this song and probably a story resonate with you. What I'm also saying though is niggas be lying about what resonates to them because their discography or their listening habits don't state that. Because niggas be lying about what they be listening to because they feel like they got to say that to be a part of the conversation.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Also, niggas be lying that they be listening to that female shit because they don't want nobody to think that they might be a little. And that's why I honor what you be saying. Like, no, I be listening to this shit. It's like women in wrestling. If you listen to First Black Champ, it's the same example of that. How women be like, yo, like was in high school was trying to tell you that you was lame for watching wrestling, but on Monday night at 7:00 they watching Raw. Now they 40 years old and they on Facebook talking about some. Did you see what Roman Reigns did? And then you be like, you watch
That
wrestling?
shit, that
I've been watching wrestling all my life.
dude,
People be lying.
dude. You know what? And just to piggyback off that shit real quick. Like we talked about that shit before, like when we first started doing Some Dude Pod. I remember that exact episode when we talked about that. We was at a point with Some Dude Pod when we wasn't like this. We were just talking into the microphone and we were just using straight audio. That shit aged so gracefully because now the more and more popular wrestling gets, the more and more females I see talking about it. And they weren't talking about it 5-6 years ago,
and
which is crazy.
It's also about comfortability. So look, all I'm telling you is some of the things you don't think resonate with you actually do. It's not about you having to walk that story. It could be literally you closing your eyes and picturing that shit. My favorite Kendrick Lamar song is How Much a Dollar Costs. I love that song. If I'm feeling down or if I'm just mellow and shit, I play that song. But when I be telling y'all that I don't like Damn, there's not too many songs on Damn that resonate with me in the way that it would be for everybody else. So that's why I say I don't debate I don't debate about music because music is much more about feelings than it is about technical prowess, who's the best lyricist, and all of that. Because at the end of the day, whether somebody say I want to fuck you, or if somebody says that I want to I want to see inside your body and say that shit in some weird exact way, it still means the same thing. You probably gonna feel both. You probably are going to feel both. So the reason why I said if a woman to put a bow, the reason why I had said what I said, that I'll listen to a woman's perspective about who is the greatest female rapper of all time than you, because that's a female who loves music, who knows what that woman probably got to go through more than you do. So she understands her more than you do. Just like a basketball player will understand more about a basketball player. So if somebody was asking who's the best basketball player of all time, I trust the legend of basketball player's opinion more than I trust Larry from down the street who can get up and down the damn court at Lifetime Fitness.
Yeah.
It's about that person has probably lived and feel it more. That's why I say I don't know about Trina. I've never had a woman say, I'm about to put on that Trina in the car. But 3 women in the car and they're about to go to the club, put that Trina on. And next thing you know, they, oh shit, bitch. Oh shit, bitch. Oh shit, bitch. Because they not listening to Trina on the way home, like, oh, let me vibe out before I go deal with these kids. But if it's 9 o'clock on Friday, and we about to go to bevy or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bitch, you don't know that. Who fucked by me? Who done about me? Who done about me? You don't know that. And what we do? And man, you see them bitches over there dancing that goddamn Trina? Shit, them bitches might be going tonight. Resignation fit, nigga. That's bingo. It's all connected. Am I wrong, baby? Bingo. My wife is right there. She's saying, I'm telling you. It's all, and that at that time is where Trina might resonate with you, because it's like, I ain't really trying to listen to no goddamn Trina, but Shorty done got on top of the goddamn car in the parking lot, popping her ass, talking about some you don't know Nan. And she just smacked her ass. Hold on for a second, I'll be right back, Joe. Hey, yo, Shorty! That all I'm saying. So when we look at this list, are there women that are missing on this list? Probably. It's going to be somebody that's going to be like, yo, where Jean Grey at? Or where's Sean at? Because to me, if we talk about rapping, I'm not just saying this because she's from the crib, but if she's talking about rap, if we just talking about pure rapping, there's no better rapper than Shauna.
Yeah.
That I've ever heard in my life. There's, when we talk about, if we fuck your feelings and shit, just listen to her rap. Somebody show me a rapper better than Shauna. She can rap whatever you want her to rap, however you want her to rap.
Yeah, yo, looking at that, Shauna might have got snubbed.
Like, but she's
Shauna got 2 albums. She got 2 albums out.
So again, when I say, why is Left Eye at 14? I know why Left Eye's at 14. Waterfalls, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, and Ladies Night. That ain't bars, nigga. Like, that's some good songs. Hey, Ladies Night. But them ain't bars. That ain't rapping. That ain't best female rapper of all time. That ain't better. Ain't nobody in I would probably fight I would probably fight somebody if they walk up to me and be like, yo, Left Eye better rapper than Shauna. I would smack the shit out. What the fuck is wrong with you? What? You tripping. I would slap a nigga if they want to come up to me and seriously mean that Left Eye is a better rapper than Shauna. But mainstream success is going to be a part of these lists. And that's also why I will never debate with niggas. And here's why I ended, Mike. Because here's why I ended. This is why I tell people all the time that you ain't listened to an amount of music that you think you listen to. There's a lot of albums out here that people have only listened to the singles and ain't listened to the whole entire album. Even ask your dad. Your daddy probably listened to more Marvin Gaye singles than he has the whole entire album. Because even still, I rarely hear an older person talk about the B-sides. They always talk about the hits.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also why I will not debate with a lot of niggas. Why? Because if you about to talk to me about the B-sides and the popular songs that everybody else like, why would I be talking to you? Because you're about to regurgitate a whole bunch of Billboard stuff. Oh, they were number one. No. And they're not gonna be honest. Because again, I don't like Damn. I don't. I don't like that album. To me, that's Kendrick Lamar's worst album. But somebody's gonna be like, oh, you tripping. Why? Because that album does not resonate with me. I just don't feel it. He rapping, but it just don't connect to me. But if you play GNX, it connects with me, even without all of the stuff that's around it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a lot of people lying about this because they want to be a part of the cool table.
Yeah.
That's all, Mike.
And
You can listen to all of the Missy you want to, though, Mike.
And I could say with full confidence that a lot of the women that are on this list, and my top 5 female rappers of all time would be no specific order, it'd be Nicki, Missy, Kim, Foxy, Eve. Like I could say that I listen to those women, and I might not necessarily resonate with their story. I might not resonate with like the lyrics or whatever like that, but I appreciate the story that they are telling.
The music you resonate to, you don't resonate to the lyrics, but the music you do.
The overall music of it, and you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the talent that they do have, and it entertains me. And I will go back, and a lot of it has replay value for me, and I can listen to it confidently. And not feel away like, oh man, I feel like, damn, Joe, they talking about certain shit. I shouldn't be listening to this because it don't resonate with me, nothing like that. Nah, bro, I can listen to it and enjoy it and critique it because that's just where I am.
See, again,
with listening to music.
The music, not the lyrics, but the music resonate. See, you trying to hold back like, it don't resonate. It do resonate with you, nigga. Like it do. There's not gonna be no song that it don't resonate with somebody but they still like it. No, the lyrics might not. You say what? Thank you. Oh, that's why I love you. I don't resonate with I had the time of my life. The song for Dirty Dancing. That song, the words, the lyric. Well, the words and the lyrics does resonate with me. But Dirty Dancing, where the music came from, the movie don't resonate with me. I ain't no white girl named Baby, and ain't nobody put me in the corner. But if you play that goddamn song, nigga, I'm Baby, nigga. Well, I'm Patrick Swayze. My wife, Baby. I'm trying to pick her ass up, and that movie don't resonate with me, or at least the characters. But I love the movie. But you put that song on, we playing that. Put that on there. But that song is one of the greatest songs of all time to me. That song resonates. And then that's also where the lion comes in. There's a lot of music that people love, but they not going to tell you. They going to hold that shit in the back. Ain't nowhere in the fucking hell somebody going, oh, you like that song? Yes, the fuck I do. I like that song. I like Hungry Eyes, nigga. Like, I like all them songs on the Rocky montages and shit, nigga. That's why I love this pod. Yeah. I ain't about to sit up here in front. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, nigga, no, I'm not about to listen to Lil Kim unless my wife is listening to it. However, if Eve come on, I'm probably singing the Love Is Blind hook.
There you go. That's cool.
But in all, man, y'all stop lying about y'all musical preferences because Ain't no way in hell Left Eye supposed to be on that list at all, G.
Damn.
For what?
You could be at 25, G. Don't do that. Don't do Left Eye like that. Look, that's a whole nother debate. We can leave that alone.
Man, close us out, Mike. Ain't no way in hell Left Eye is one of the top 20. If Left Eye is, and this is no diss to Left Eye, but if Left Eye is one of the top 25 female rappers of all time, baby, why the fuck Mia X ain't on that motherfucker then?
Ain't no argument there. Hey, I'm with you.
If Left Eye 14, nigga, Mia X 12.
I'm with you. You are absolutely correct.
And I don't know nobody who listened to a whole Lady of Rage album, but salute to you if you did.
Yeah.
They
could have made it 50. They could have got 50 in here, maybe.
They could have.
They probably could have got 50.
But that would have been. But if they would have did 50, they would have been lying, Mike. I'm telling you. If they would have did 50, niggas would have been. They could have did 50. You would have been lying. Now you're doing it. Remember that episode? Remember the episode where and we ended off right here. Remember that episode where I said after your top 10, you just picking shit?
You just picking shit at this point, yeah. And then you doing all this honorable mentions, like everybody can't be in your top 10.
niggas be talking about niggas be talking about number 10 is this person, and this person. It's a tie. And then it's honorable mention. No, they would have if they would have did 50 greatest female rappers of all time, they would have been lying. They would have just been, they would have been in the editorial, meeting like, hey, so we got to do 25 more women. Who we picking? Hey, I'll be right back. I'm about to go on YouTube. They would have been lying.
Yeah.
Because they be lying. Look, this is more for support for the women. They be lying on listening to female rap, fam. Yeah. Cats don't be listening the way that they be lying about listening to female rap, watching the WNBA, all that shit. Like watching women wrestling, niggas be lying. Close us out though, Mike.
Man, Some Do Pod, rate, like, subscribe.
Great conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. Rate, like, subscribe. Make sure you search the Barber's Chair Network. That is where you can find Some Dude Podcast anywhere where you listen to your favorite podcasts. Y'all already know, man. IG Some Dude Pod at Mike B_CHR at JR Bang. Facebook group # Some Dude Pod. Facebook page Some Dude. I'm Mike B. That's JR
Look,
Bang.
Kim may have had the best verse on Money, Power, and Respect too.
This is possible.
Look, Kim has outshined the Locks a lot. Let me just.
This is very, very, that is very debatable. Very debatable. Not a bad argument there. But yeah, shout out to all the female rappers out there doing their thing, man. I'm Mike B.
Is Queen Bitch your favorite Lil Kim song?
No. What's my favorite Lil Kim song?
You sure?
Queen Bitch? Nah, that's not my favorite.
Got it going on.
Nah.
Got it going on.
I like more of my favorite Lil Kim songs are from her last two albums, La Bella Mafia and The Naked Truth. Those are two of the albums where like she really got into her introspective bag, but that's a whole nother conversation. But that's why I was one of the people that was listening to those two albums. They gave Lil Kim last album 5 mics in the source. Did it necessarily deserve 5 mics in the source? No, but it's a really good album though. Really good listen. Listen to The Naked Truth by Lil Kim if y'all bored. I promise you it's a good listen. But I'm Mike B. That's JR Bang. Man, we gone.
Niggas lie.
Yo, it's your girl Night Kel, and this is Some Podcast. We out. Peace.